how is it that you know how to bodybuild but on the side you're just like
well, because I went to the gym because I didn't have anything to do because I didn't have a job after college.
Right.
And so I'd go to the gym and I would just lift. I only knew how to lift based on like my college lifting, my high school lifting.
Like football stuff.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not gonna power clean in the gym. I'm not gonna go to a commercial gym and start power cleaning. And I couldn't really do it anyways because of my back. And so I said, you know what, let me figure out how to lift like actually. So I started watching these videos and I started learning what calories are.
Right.
Because like I said, I didn't know what calories were. Like I would eat peanuts because my mom told me peanuts were healthy. And so I'd eat peanuts all day long, which is probably the most calorically dense food on the planet.
Right, yeah, I was about to say.
And it's no wonder I was 330 pounds. So I was eating peanuts thinking I was being healthy. And they have good protein in them, but
yeah.
So I started learning about it, and I thought it was fascinating how like you can literally transform your body like just by following like this food and workouts. So I started doing that, and I got stronger. I got in better shape, and I did that on and off for maybe a year or two.
Right.
And before I started the YouTube, I was eating really healthy. Like I don't know if I was tracking my calories because at this point I kind of know how many calories are in something just by looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't being super meticulous about it, and I was never a guy that had like 6-pack and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I was super into it, and I loved doing it. And it was just fun. And then I started doing the challenges, and you may or may not know that some of these challenges are devoid of protein.
Right.
Like, let's see, what's a good example of one? The Marshall's diet. The Marshall's diet, the only thing you have is protein powder. And I can't really if it was up to me, if I was doing the Marshall's diet without recording, I would only have protein shakes and like maybe some gnocchi, like every now and then. But, I want to make it fun for everybody. And so I started realizing like from New Year's until now, my muscle has dropped significantly.
Yeah.
And people ask me, how do you stay in such great shape from videos? And the answer is I don't. Like there's a reason why I don't do the weigh-ins anymore, the checks. You
don't do those anymore?
Physique checks.
Okay,
I don't do them anymore.
Okay.
No, because I'm ashamed of what I look like now. I'm like, this is bad, man. Like I look at a picture of myself from like a year ago and I'm like, wow, that guy looks pretty good. And then, I think it's cool because it just goes to show how real. They say can't out-train a bad diet, right?
Okay.
No matter how hard you work out, you can't and it's a real thing.
Okay.
I can tell you firsthand, it's a real thing. Yeah, because I go to the gym like 5 or 6 times a week and I work out for like 2 hours a day.
Right.
Right. And I'm pushing it hard when I go in there, but I'm not eating enough protein. I'm like in like 20 days out of the month, I'm not eating enough protein. And so I probably lost about 60 pounds in my bench press over the past like 8 or 9 months. And yeah.
Does it eat you up or no?
Does it what?
Does it eat you up?
It does.
Yeah?
It does. Yeah, it does. And so, but the problem is I'm going to get stem cells soon. And when I get the stem cells, you're not allowed to lift for 3 months.
Okay.
That's going to be tough. I don't know what I'm going to do because like I said, that's a stress reliever for me.
Right.
And so my wife's going to drive me fucking crazy. if I can't get away from her, I got to find something else.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna get a lot of hours on Warcraft.
So I got to do something. We'll figure it out. But that's good because I'll probably lose a bunch of muscle when I do that, and I'll probably eat healthy when I do that. So I'll probably lose a couple pounds, and then once I'm clear to lift and everything, I'll probably try to gain it back, get stronger again. So I don't know. We'll see. But I still need to do. I think one of the big things I have planned is I don't know if I'm gonna call it the Killdozer diet or like the healthy diet or whatever.
Right.
But I'll probably do like 2 weeks or maybe a month of just eating healthy food while I'm recovering from the stem cell stuff.
For a video?
Yeah, just for a video because I think people are genuinely curious, like what I eat, like when I'm not filming a video.
So how many subscribers would it take for you to do the water only diet?
So I did liquids only for 3 days.
Did you have water during that?
No, it was the rule was I couldn't have water, so I had like like Powerade and stuff like that. Yeah. But water only, that would be really tough. That would be really tough.
Because like you don't like water in general.
So I'm just thinking logistically, like so I would just drink water and then it would be a water fast. Which have you seen? Fuzi?
Yeah, Fuzi tube.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He did a month of that.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did a month of that. So
he's also like insane.
I think you have. Yeah, that guy's an interesting guy. I think you do. Yeah, he's on Marvin Heemeyer level. I think you do, but you gotta love people like that.
Of course, yeah, they're necessary.
I think I would have to add.
Not Killdozer. Well, I guess Killdozer didn't kill anybody.
He only harmed himself.
The first kill.
He only harmed himself. And the
harmed
taxpayers' money because that ultimately gets repaid by taxpayers. Town hall.
I don't know if he was like inherently like killer level evil.
Well, FuziTube isn't either.
That's true.
He's
That's
still
true.
just a psycho, though.
He's still just nuts. Yeah.
But I think an interesting thing is, the actor from Inglourious Bastards, the evil guy, Christian. What is his name? You know the guy. Have you seen that movie?
I've only seen it once.
He plays the.
Yes, I would like.
He plays the Nazi guy.
Do you know? Have you seen Inglourious Bastards?
Well, he's an evil guy. Like he's basically like the Nazi.
Okay.
And they asked him in a podcast, or like an interview,
Yeah.
like, how is it playing the evil guy? And he's like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, you were like the evil guy in the movie. And he's like, no, I wasn't. He's like, in that scenario, like that guy didn't think he was evil. He thought he was doing the right thing. It's
That's
from
true.
your perspective watching it that you think he's evil.
Okay.
Right? And so Fuzi doesn't think he's a psycho. None of these guys think they're psychotic.
I was wondering where that was going. Yeah.
We think they're psychotic.
That's true. That's true.
You know? So it's kind of interesting to think about because you always have to take it from their perspective. Like, what does this guy think about himself?
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Like this Fuzi guy probably thinks he's self-righteous and like
Right.
this-
He's changing the world.
yeah, which maybe he is,
Yes.
but at the same
maybe.
time, you got to think about it. Like, man, like this guy's fucking psycho.
I mean, yeah, he is
But
crazy.
the 30-day water fast, I mean, that's great. I mean, I'm sure it's got some health benefits. There's a bunch of studies about water fast and how good they are for you.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll ever beat a well-balanced diet. You know what I mean?
I don't think
Like,
any.
It's never
I
gonna
think
be
every other fast and every other like try to get around it. It's
Yeah.
just like I don't want to. I don't want to count my calories and eat healthy. So like, what can I do?
right.
And then you
exactly.
start
Yeah.
ordering meal prep from people that are overpaying and stuff.
Which I will say, I do have a Factor sponsorship coming up.
Yeah. so do I.
But
I wasn't talking about fact. I was
but
talking about every
yeah.
other.
Yeah, but I will say that those are actually really good. Like, I think the food is actually really good. And the
Thank
fact
you,
that they
Jeff.
give you calories and all the nutrients and stuff, and you don't have to make anything.
That's nice.
I've considered like doing it, but it's just and the you know what? Realistically, the price is not that bad. Like if you really break it down, it's really not that bad. I don't know what's holding me back from doing it. I really should be doing it because it would be so much. It would save so much time if I could just microwave a meal or air. Well, I can't really air fry it. Is the problem is because it's in the plastic containers. I have to take it out.
You have to take it out and and air
that's
fry
a
it.
whole nother